So before this video gets started, if you are an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, or a gig worker and you want paid time off, if you want paid time off, sick leave, you want protection if you get into accidents, if you want income protection, if you want protection if you ever get deactivated, hospitalized, if you ever do get deactivated and you want your account back as well, there's a brand new company that just launched and they got $1.6 million in funding. They're doing same day cash transfers to drivers, to gig workers for, paid time off, all that stuff. If you want that, the company's called Cover. And if you use my link down below, you get 30 days for free. It does start at $7 a month. But again, if you use my link, you get 30 days for free. No commitments, no annual contracts. You can cancel and pause at any time. The company's called Cover. At least check it out. At least click my link down below and accept that gift of 30 days for free. And now let's get on to the video. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name's Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm in the process of moving. I have a bunch of stuff in my car because I'm moving. I fortunately have an SUV so I can transport a bunch of stuff in my car. It's not what the video is about, but I thought I would address it just so everyone's not commenting in the comment section, which I'm sure there still will be some of you guys making fun of me in the comment section, which is fine. But today's video, guys, there's a lot going on with rideshare news. As you guys might know, Uber and Lyft is on track to shut down this week in California, and the Uber CEO was just interviewed and he had some interesting words to say about the whole thing. This is the first time that I've heard him speak out on the matter, so we're gonna get into that, share with you everything that he did end up saying, and whether or not he's gonna regret it in the in the morning or what. But he said it and it's done. And so, did he talk bad about drivers? Did he talk good about drivers? Does he think that Uber and Lyft is probably gonna end? We'll find out today. Before I hop into there, if you could do me one simple favor and please hit the like button, I would really appreciate that, just to, in support of, in return of me still filming these videos while I'm in the process of moving. I still didn't want to, I still wanted to post these videos, so, I'm in the process of taking stuff up to my apartment and then also editing videos at the same time. So just a little smash button, little like button to show your appreciation. I appreciate that. All right, so now let's get into this article. So this is on TheVerge.com. It's 6:39 p.m. and here we go. This was just uploaded at 3:35 p.m. So I'm about 3 hours late. Excuse me. Uber CEO on the fight in California. We can't go out and hire 50,000 people overnight. In a podcast interview, Uber CEO is doing a podcast now. Dara Khosrowshahi, if you guys haven't seen, he was also on a podcast with the Rideshare Guy, which was coincidentally right before they announced that they were gonna shut down. So, yeah, that was right before everything happened. So, I guess kind of bummer for the Rideshare Guy, Harry Campbell, because he, wasn't able to ask those questions. It was just before everything started going crazy. But regardless, he still had a good interview with Harry Campbell. In a podcast, Dara rejected the notion that Uber will hire its drivers in California. Yeah, he doesn't plan on hiring drivers. Pretty nuts. In a podcast interview Wednesday, Uber CEO Dara Khosrowshahi rejected the notion his company is capable of employing all of its drivers in California, as state judge has ordered it to do. I've been saying this time and time again. I don't think Uber can afford to pay drivers as employees. Like I said, they're incapable of doing so. Look at that house right there. That's the kind of house that these Uber executives live in. And then we live in tiny little rinky-dinky apartments. I'm just kidding. I know some of you Uber drivers out there are making bank. I know, I read the comments. Some of you guys are so proud that you make $15 to $20 per hour. I'm happy for you. He goes, we can't go out and hire 50,000 people over. I'm just joking with you guys, okay? This is my way of I'm your big brother, little brother, whatever. He goes, wow, TheVerge.com, you guys' UI sucks. We can't go out and hire 50,000 people overnight. Of course, I said on the Pivot School podcast hosted by Kara Swisher and Scott Galloway. Everything, it's a mouthful, everything that we have built is based on this Bro, I'm sorry, The Verge, but literally you make it so difficult for your users to read. Everything that we have built is based on this platform that underpays drivers, brings people who want transportation or delivery together. You can't flip that overnight. Basically what he's saying is we're used to paying drivers so little this whole time that we can't pay drivers fairly, or else we just can't pay drivers fairly. That's pretty much what he's saying, in my opinion. Last week, the Superior Court Judge Ethan Skolman ordered Uber and Lyft to comply with AB 5, the state law that makes it more difficult for companies to use independent contractors. In his ruling, Skolman dismissed Uber's argument that it was a technology platform and that drivers were not core to its business. To state the obvious, drivers are central. Yes, thank you. Not tangential to Uber and Lyft's entire ride-hailing business, Skolman wrote. So this judge is like sticking to his guns, because I don't know if you guys remembered, but back when this bill passed, AB 5, Uber and Lyft said, oh, that bill doesn't apply to us because Uber and Lyft drivers are not core to our business, and we're a technology platform instead. That pissed a lot of drivers off because, I mean, how is Uber and Lyft going to even function without drivers? Doesn't make any sense, right? And Skolman agrees. He goes, drivers are central, not tangential to Uber and Lyft's entire ride-hailing business. I would like to hear what Uber said back to that. But the companies claimed they would need to shut down operations in California completely in order to retool their businesses to comply with the law. Khosrow Shahi said the shutdown likely wouldn't be permanent. It'll take time, but we're going to figure out a way to be in California. We want to be in California. So it's going to be temporary, most likely, but it should come back. Khosrow confirmed reports that Uber was looking into other models, like a franchise-style system in which the company would license its brand to fleet operators in California. There's a black car service that we have that's based on fleets, he said, and we are trying to figure out exactly what we do going forward. Regardless, Uber CEO says that Uber's response would be to limit the number of drivers allowed on its platform and to raise prices for customers after it eventually relaunches in the state. He predicted that upwards of 80% of those drivers who log into the app for 5 to 10 a week would no longer be able to earn on the platform. So all those part-time drivers, he's going to deactivate them, guys. Trip prices in dense urban centers like San Francisco will go up around 20%, while rates would be even higher in smaller dense cities. So he's going to raise the rates and fire drivers. But the interview also got the core of Uber's position in the American economy. The company helped create both the so-called gig and sharing economies, helping to popularize the notion that someone with a car or a home could earn extra money, aka Airbnb, renting either of those things out. But services quickly became professional. Same thing with like Turo, renting out your car, HyreCar, all those things. But services quickly became professionalized, with drivers looking to earn a steady income and finding it difficult to do so under the yoke of Uber's algorithm. Yes, I agree. It's also an unsustainable business model, at least so far. Uber's never been profitable, routinely losing billions of dollars every quarter, and the company has long been accused of exacerbating income inequality in the country by helping popularize a system in which it uses independent contractors who aren't eligible for employee benefits traditionally. They honestly do raise some really good points. Guys, I don't want to keep this video too long, but I'll leave the link down below to this article, and also I just wanted to show you guys, these are the main updates with what's going on. Uber and Lyft, they can't really make their drivers employees, or if they do, they're gonna have to, kind of change their whole system. Like he said, fire a good amount of drivers, raise their rates, etc. So anyways, that is the update. Things are going crazy. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, I probably won't be a driver for Uber, because simply I don't drive full time and I don't frankly want to. But let me know your thoughts down below. Again, if you could please leave the video a big thumbs up for me filming this video while I'm in the process of moving. I would really appreciate that. This has been another episode of the Rideshare Hub, and I will talk to you all soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.